Before I started my YouTube channel, I thought that, I had it all figured out, but it turns out I really didn't. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 things that I wish I knew before I started my channel. Now, this video is going to take a slightly different format to the usual videos, and it's a nice day outside. I just wanted to get out of the studio and just go for a walk. It's a difficult process. It's definitely a challenge. And if you're feeling that way, then you're not alone. There are lots of people who do. But just know that it's something that absolutely everybody goes through at some point or another, whether or not they like to admit it. Now, I haven't scripted this video, obviously, because I'm walking along through the English countryside right now. So apologies if it's not quite as polished as you've come to expect from me. But if it's the first time that you're on my channel, then welcome. My name's Jay. And if it's not your first time, then welcome back. It's great to have you with me. I've made some notes that I'm going to read through today, and hopefully you'll stick around to the end, because some of these things that I'm going to talk about, if somebody told me before I started, I would have been a lot more prepared for what's to come, and it would have been less of a challenge, shall we say. But I'm not going to edit this video too much. It's going to be very much a raw walk and talk format. So if you're looking for a polished, edited video, then this isn't the one for you. So I'm going to break all the rules here and tell you, feel free to turn off and go to watch somebody else's video, because this is just a walk and talk, and it's going to be very much an open and honest discussion really about what I've had to go through as a new YouTuber. The first thing that I would say to anyone starting a YouTube channel is to expect your growth to be a lot slower than you think it might be. The fact is that when you look at YouTubers, especially the big YouTubers, you won't see the challenges that they faced as beginners. And even if you see channels that did really well, exceptionally well to start with, the fact is that they're the outliers, and the vast majority of people who start a channel just don't experience rapid growth. Like I say, I've made quite a few videos now, and growth has been steady but slow, and that's completely normal and expected. But that's not what I was expecting when I started, because I'd been watching a lot of YouTubers who had far better results than that. But obviously there's a survivorship bias there, because you don't hear from the people that quit, and you don't hear from the people who, took a few months to get to 50 subscribers and then called it a day. So expect growth to be a lot slower than you might hope it would be. One thing I would say on that though is the community has been absolutely amazing, and you know who you are. The people who've stuck by me, who've been watching my videos all the way from the beginning, always commenting, always leaving support. Just know that you're absolutely 100% appreciated. And if you do start a channel, eventually you'll see that as well. And if you've already got a channel, then you probably know what I'm talking about. The community on YouTube is unlike anything I've experienced. I was on social media before this. I was on X, and I grew a fairly large following of about 400 subscribers. But that's a grind, and it's a real thankless task, because if you're not posting every single day, at least 3 or 4 times a day, the algorithm just buries you basically. Whereas with YouTube, I've found that people are genuinely interested in what you're doing. They genuinely care, and the community has been an absolutely massive part of my journey, and I'm so grateful to every single one of you. The second thing that I'm going to talk about is the fact that, as you might expect, it's a really steep learning curve. I wasn't really expecting it. There are a lot of things that you need to learn as a YouTuber, and everything from recording equipment, cameras, microphones, editing software, the actual uploading process itself, thumbnail design. There is so much to learn that I just wasn't ready for. I'd kind of done a little bit of research, and I'd watched people talk about the things you need to do. But it's a hell of a lot more difficult than anyone would ever have you believe. Just be prepared for that. And if you've already got a channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this one's for you. And the third thing that I wish I knew before I started was just the sheer amount of time that this takes. I've been making 3 or 4 videos a week, which is, it's quite a lot. And somebody who's got a full-time job, it's difficult. It's not particularly easy, and if you've got other responsibilities, it's quite windy going that way. Probably head back this way. If you've got other responsibilities, it's going to be difficult. You know, you think, oh, I'm going to make. I'll give you an example. I uploaded a video on the weekend. The video was it was less than 10 minutes long, just under 10 minutes, and it was a how-to guide for CapCut. And you think, well, it's a 10-minute video, so maybe with editing, you know, it's going to take me half an hour to record it, and then maybe an hour to edit it, and then upload it to YouTube. No, the whole thing took me 6 hours. 6 hours on a Sunday to make a video, edit the video, upload the video. I faced numerous issues as I'm going along, and it's that time that if you haven't got that in your life, you might want to rethink starting a channel. And if you've got a channel, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, it's part of the reason I wanted to do this video today, because like I said, I've been leaning towards the polished studio talking head style videos. And this walk and talk format is something that, well, it was one of the reasons I started YouTube in the first place, because I'd watched a few people doing vlogs and I thought, well, that looks pretty easy. But even this has its own challenges. But the time it takes you to make your videos is going to vary depending on what it is you do. But for me, this walk and talk format is going to save me a lot of time, but it's just not something I see my channel benefiting from all the time. I've spoken about the things I've had to learn on this YouTube journey, and I have made so many mistakes that I just never expected I would. It's there's a lot to learn, guys, and there are a lot of things that can go wrong. I've hit record, I've gone and filmed a video, gone back to the studio, my office at home, and realised that I didn't have my microphone turned on. Even last night I uploaded a video, really proud of the video, edited it well, you know, it got good engagement, good comments. I was really happy with it. And then I looked at it this morning and I realised that I'd shot it in D-Log-M and I hadn't applied any colour grading to it. And it's looking all washed out, you know, and I'm thinking, oh, how can I do that after all that effort? There are going to be things that you do when you start your channel that you just don't think about. There are going to be challenges that you come across, and oversights that you make on a regular basis. The biggest aspect of having a YouTube channel that I just wasn't expecting, and that's the mental health aspects, the mental challenges and the physical challenges of making a channel and managing a channel and creating videos. There's a lot that goes into it. As I've discussed, there are a lot of things you have to do, and you can put in a lot of effort into your channel only to upload a video and get maybe 20 views, and you think to yourself, wow, that's it. I had to overcome that very early on after uploading a handful of videos and realising that it was going to take a hell of a lot longer than I thought it would. Like I said at the beginning of this video, and if you're still with me, I appreciate you. The challenges that you'll face will have a toll on your mental health. Not just self-doubt and the issues that come from perhaps not getting the results that you expect or deserve, but also the overthinking that comes with all of this. You know, you start to take things personally, or you can do if you're not prepared. And I don't think I was prepared. I mean, I'm now at the point where I kind of know what's going on and I'm expecting it. And you develop a thick skin around this sort of stuff. But at the beginning, I didn't have that. And I really started to take things personally. But even now, after 40 plus videos, of which a lot of them never even made the final cut, the mental and physical effects take a massive toll on me. You know, like I said, the other day I was editing a video and it took me 6 hours just to make it, and it's a 9-minute video. I went to bed that night stressed, overworked. I'd spent my whole weekend making this video. To add on top of that, the video only got 30 views, and I laid in bed that night my brain completely whirling with information and completely overloaded, basically, with thoughts, concerns, questions, just overthinking, completely overthinking. And I had a migraine, and I've had migraines several times since starting this YouTube channel. And the sheer volume of information that I've had to digest, the steep learning curve, the time taken, the effort, the mental challenges, the personal challenges, overcoming self-doubt and overcoming all of them things that I've spoken about in previous videos. All of that has been weighed down on top of me as I've created my videos. And then, it's the process of uploading the video and then waiting for the results to come that just don't. And honestly, it has caused me a lot of stress, and it's the biggest challenge that I've faced from a mental and a physical level. And it's something that I would highly urge anyone who's starting a channel to consider. And if you've already got a channel, then you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And that's the biggest thing that I wish that I knew before I started my channel. Now guys, if you're at this part of the video and you've watched the whole thing, I want to know from you what your biggest challenge has been and what you wish you knew before you started your YouTube channel. And I just want to say something to you. I'm really grateful to you, to absolutely every single one of you, because to know that somebody is watching my videos that I've made, it means so much to me. And the fact you're still here in this video now means even more to me. So I just want to say a big personal thank you to you for sticking with me for this 10+ minute video. And I just really appreciate you. I really appreciate the fact you're still here. So wherever you are on your creative journey, just know that it's absolutely worth it. Despite all the challenges that I've spoken about today, I wouldn't change it for the world. It's been one of the best things I've ever done. And if I could go back again, sure, things would be easier. I might have, I might be prepared for the process I might be prepared for the processes that I'm talking about here. But other than that, it's just been absolutely amazing, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I can't wait to make more videos and engage with you more, and I can't wait to see the videos that you're making. And just really, the community has been amazing, so thank you. And like I said, if you're new to this channel, drop your channel name below and I'll definitely check you out. And hope you have a great day wherever you are, and just keep making amazing content, and I'll see you on the next one.